Hey everyone, welcome back to KDX Bricks Analytics. I am Kevin and I just got back from our neighborhood pool. I took a swim with my son. My hair is still all wet and now my hands all wet too. While I was swimming in the pool, I thought to myself I wanted to do a quick video on the double insider points that's going on right now and for the next few days. So as you can see on the right of your screen, I am on lego.com. And of course, right up top, they're advertising the 2x insider points, which runs from today through June 16th. I listened to a few YouTube videos during my car ride home from work about this promo, and there was some decent hype. It wasn't crazy hype, but there was some pretty good hype about this promo. And I thought to myself, you know, I'm really not on the hype train. I am pretty much skipping everything other than a couple of sets that I do want to get during these double insider points. And I'm not saying that the hype is bad or wrong or anything, but I wanted to share my perspective that pretty much this is a pass and I'm going to be waiting for better deals, hopefully as we get closer and during Black Friday. And also here on the Lego homepage, my Rakuten plugin popped up. They're not doing anything special. It's a standard 2.5% cashback, and then it's only 1.5% for exclusives and hard to find. If you are going to make any Lego purchases this week, I assume most of you are not, but if you are, I would definitely recommend getting a Rakuten account. If you don't have one already, go pick your favorite Lego YouTuber, use their referral link. It gets them a $30 or $40 bonus, and it will get you 10% cash back for your first week. I think that's the promo that Rakuten is doing right now. They do change those promos from time to time. You will get that benefit and then you'll be able to get going with Rakuten. I use it a lot and I think they're really good. So first, let me tell you the couple 3 sets that I might pick up during this double insider point, and they are all the Brickheadz themes. Here they are. Let's scroll through. I do like Carl, Russell, and Kevin, but I don't think it's retiring at the end of this year. So that's a skip. Joy, Sadness, and Anxiety. It is expected to retire at the end of this year and it just came out. So I think this could be a pretty good one. Legolas and Gimli from Lord of the Rings. I definitely want to pick some up. This one also just came out and is also expected to retire at the end of this year, so well below a 1-year shelf life. This is probably the one that I'm most excited about that we're going to talk about today. The Phantom Menace, I am going to skip that at $55 with only a 10% equivalent savings with the double insider points. If you remember last year, the Battle of Endor Heroes Brickheadz went on a 40% discount, I think it was, right before the end of the year. And so unless there's a great GWP or deal during Black Friday or something like that, I plan on waiting until the end of the year to get the additional of these that I want. Commander Cody is a really good one, but not retiring at the end of this year. Tusken Raider, yeah, I'd like to pick some more of those up. I've already got, I think, about 20. On the left of your screen, I have my mentions and enthusiasm score table. This is all the data from April 1st to May 31st, so the last couple of months. And as you can see, the Tusken Raider Brickhead is actually 6th place on our table with 12 mentions and an enthusiasm score of 2.4. I also like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader Brickhead. This one's had a much longer shelf life, so I don't love it, but I do like it. Now that we're all pretty certain that it is retiring at the end of this year, the mentions and enthusiasm score is climbing up the ladder on our table. So this one has 11 mentions with an E-score of 2.5. Frodo and Gollum, another Lord of the Rings set. My least favorite of the 4 that are out and all expected to retire at the end of this year, but I still want to load up on these as much as I can. It has 8 mentions and enthusiasm score of 2.5. Stitch and Iron Spider-Man are not expected to retire at the end of this year. And real quick, just to show you where I get my retirement list, I use the Brick Fanatics. I just Google Brick Fanatics, Lego retiring June 2024, for example. So here's the latest list. And so I just scrolled down this and, you know, there are a bunch on here that I really like some of the Sonic, obviously all the Lord of the Rings, and a couple of the Star Wars. Aragorn and Arwen, absolute yes. 9 mentions and an outstanding 2.8 enthusiasm score. Remember, the max enthusiasm score a set can get is 3.0. Even Wally is another great one I'm excited about. Only 3 mentions, but an amazing 2.7 enthusiasm score. And then the last of the Lord of the Rings is Gandalf the Grey and Balrog. We all know that this one is a really, really popular one in the investing community. 9 mentions, enthusiasm score of 2.7. Remember, pretty much all of the Brickheadz are Lego exclusive. And then one more set of characters to show you are the Sonic Brickheadz. I am almost excited about these as I am about the Lord of the Rings sets. These Sonic Brickheadz are fantastic. 3 mentions and 2.7 for the Knuckles and Shadow 2-pack. And then my favorite of the 3 is the Tails character, which has 5 mentions, but only a 2.4 enthusiasm score. All right, so like I said, Brickheadz is the only theme I'm interested in for this double points promo. And that's because, again, they are Lego exclusives. A lot of them never go on sale. A few of them will go on sale right at the end of the year. Some of them sell out early. The Minecraft Brickheadz, like the llama, was gone a month or 2 before the end of last year. And so since they pretty much never go on discount, then getting an extra 5% off for a total 10% cash back in VIP points, insider points is not bad. Plus, they're hard to load load up on because there's a limit of 5 online, and so I have to go to the Lego store to get them. So I figure get some now, get some later when there's a GWP, get a few at the end when they're on discount. And that brings in another really good point. I am not going to buy any of these online. So if I happen to make it by the Lego store, it's pretty close to me on the way home from work. It's just a slight detour. But the reason I don't want to order these online is because I don't want to use up my limit of 5. And so if there happens to be a really good deal or GWP or Rakuten promo sometime later, I want to be ready to be able to get all 5 online of the Brickheads that I want and go into the store. I mean, heck, you never know. Maybe a great GWP will be out in the store right away, but it's still available online or vice versa. So I want to leave all options open for a much better deal. But since I want to accumulate a pretty good quantity of some of these Brickheads, like the Legolas and Gimli, for example, then anytime that there's any little savings with these, I want to go pick them up. Heck, sometimes I'm near the Lego store and I just pick some up anyways at full retail because Brickheads historically do really, really well. At least the right ones do. So now on to all the sets that I am going to be passing up on, but I think could entice a lot of people. And this is where I want to do a quick video saying, hey, I am not on that hype train for the most part when it comes to this promo week. So what I did is here on lego.com, I searched for just the exclusive sets because all the other sets that are available at other retailers, we know we're going to be able to get them for 20 or 30% off at least some point. And so getting 10% on lego.com is just not worth it. But there are some exclusive sets, a lot of the big sets, some of the more unique sets, or some of the sets that have a narrower market that will never go on sale by Lego. And so I could see a lot of us being enticed to say, oh, we're getting an extra 5%, let's pull the trigger. A lot of these are the big sets. Yes, the Brickheads are in here, some ideas sets, a random dreams set like Dreams Village, UCS sets, a lot of the icon sets, modular buildings, of course, this fantastic Rivendell set that I really hope to get someday. So for example, I am not going to get the Mos Eisley Cantina this time, mostly because it was just on discount or 4x insider points. I think it was the 4x insider points during the May the 4th week promo. And so this is a much worse deal. And on top of it, you got the 3 GWPs, like this great Trade Federation troop carrier set. I think I have 6 of these and I need to think about maybe selling some of them. So yes, I am not taking the bait and I am waiting to see if this one goes on a big discount. Otherwise I'm passing because at $400, that is much higher than a price point that I want to be investing in. Here's another one that might entice us, The Office. Fantastic show. You guys know I love this show. It just moved from the 2025 retirement list forward to the 2024 retirement list. So of course, a lot more eyeballs are on this set, but at 10% off, no way. So far, only 4 mentions with an enthusiasm score of 2. Obviously, these numbers will go up now that it's expected to retire at the end of this year. But as we can see behind the set name, Walmart is in parentheses. So this is a Walmart exclusive. I know that Walmart typically doesn't do a ton of discounts on their exclusive sets, but I still think we're going to get this one on sale. And heck, I bet it goes on clearance here and there in individual stores. I don't know if we'll all get that, but there will be some clearance markings on this set in store from time to time. And so 10% off, not nearly good enough for me. I want some, but I'm hoping for around $85. El Dorado Fortress. You guys know this is another one I love. $215 for 2,500 pieces and 9 minifigures. That already is a fantastic deal. And so I could see getting sucked in on this one at an extra 10% off, but I think I'd rather wait and see if we get one more good GWP before the end of the year. Oh, by the way, the next GWP that's coming is this tribute to Jules Verne. It's the Ideas, the Small Ideas GWP. And this one would probably turn out to be another $20 or $30 set. Most of the historical figure sets like Amelia Earhart and tribute to Galileo and the others don't do fantastic on the secondary market. They're typically great sets, but I don't think they pull in the greatest demand. So I'm actually not too excited about this GWP either. I actually don't like the build very much. And I think mainly because here was the initial fan submission and I love the 3 individual builds for 3 of Jules Verne's great books. And the main thing I love is there are 4 minifigures with this fan submission. Now I realize this is a little bigger than a GWP size that Lego would want to go with, but I bet they could have scaled this down and figured out a way to do something like this and at least have 2 or 3 minifigures in there. Back to El Dorado Castle, 10% isn't bad, but I still think we're going to get a better opportunity, maybe a GWP with double insider points or maybe a GWP with 10% Rakuten. Who knows, but I think there's going to be an opportunity at some point. Another one that I love for investing is this typewriter, but $250 for the 2079 pieces is really expensive, even though the mechanisms are great. And so my hunch is that we're going to have a real shot shot at getting this one cheaper, especially because I think this one is available at Barnes & Noble. So you can already get a much better deal there. A-frame cabin, I love it, but another one that we really should be getting much better deals before it leaves the shelves. Jazz Quartet, another one that is fantastic, but same story. I think we're going to get some really good discount opportunities. Here's a funny one I wanted to throw in. Monkey Kid, City of Lanterns. This is a cool set. I have one so far. I have no idea if we'll get another discount or not. It's only $160 for 2187 pieces, but I'm going to patiently wait and see where we can go with this set. 76218, Sanctum Sanctorum. This one is the other one that might suck me in. $250, 2708 pieces, 9 superheroes minifigures, 7 of them are exclusive. This one is flying under the radar, but I think it's going to be really good on the secondary market. Please note, over 10,000 Brickset members already own it, so there's a lot of demand for it, and the opportunities to get this one on discount I think are going to be pretty low. So if somebody was wanting to get more than just a few of these, maybe somebody wanted to get like 10 of these, then getting a few now might not be a bad idea, and see if there's a GWP or another double insider point opportunity to get a few more. Dream Village from Dreams. This is another funny one I wanted to throw in here, but please note this is the only Dream set that is Lego store exclusive, as noted here on my table. So it's another one that probably won't go on a huge discount. It's already only $30 for the 434 pieces and the kind of 4 minifigures. A few of them are kind of small or half minifigures. If we look on eBay, here's one that's $40 shipped. Here's one that's almost $45 shipped, $40 shipped. So $40 to $45, including shipping, and the MSRP is $30. So some people are already paying over what you could pay for it at lego.com. I could see some people wanting to pick up Titanic if it's for their own personal collection. This is another great set. Probably won't go on discount. I mean, maybe like in the last few days just because Lego's clearing them out. But if this goes on any discount greater than 10%, then I think they'll clear out quickly. $680. This might be your lowest price point to get it. I know not many people are going to pick it up. I'm going to wait, even though I'd love to have one for my own collection someday. And then one more deal I wanted to show you that I am absolutely passing on is Lego is doing this Out of This World bundle where you are getting the Ideas Tales of the Space Age art set. These 4 panels hang on the wall. I love this set for my own collection. I will be getting one before it leaves the shelves and building it and probably putting it on my walls at work. I don't love it for investing unless it is 45% off, which could happen. But then Lego's throwing in this other creator space related set. And I don't even remember what that set is called. It is the Creator Space Astronaut. I feel like I should have figured that one out. That's pretty obvious. But here we see that they're advertising 20% off for $84. But if we go over here to Amazon, Tales of the Space Age is currently $48. But if we look at Camel 3X, it has been $40 a fair amount recently. And so I wouldn't be surprised if it will go back to $40. And then the other set on Amazon is discounted from $55 down to $45. So right now you could get both of these on Amazon for about $94, which yes is 10 more than the promo that Lego's doing right now. And then there's another 10% double insider points on top. But if we go with 45 for the creator set and then 40 with the idea set, now we're at basically the same $84, $85 that they're advertising right now. So this isn't really a deal. And since I don't think the creator set is going to be a very good investment, I would need this to be much, much better for me to want to dive in on it. All right, those are my quick thoughts on this promo. I also wanted to mention that when I was showing you the Jules Verne GWP, that is coming right after this double insider points promo. So too bad Lego didn't put those and overlap them. Hey, totally up to them. I get it. They do promos at different times. Sometimes they'll overlap promos. Sometimes they won't. This time it didn't work out. Obviously, if they were overlapping the two, then I would be picking up some sets. But since it's either one or the other, I'm just going to wait and see what comes next in a month or two. And obviously, Black Friday weekend should have a lot of great sales and discounts, and we might have to wait until October, November timeframe to pick up a bunch more sets. But yeah, I just want everybody to hear that from my perspective, I am not on the hype train for this promo, and I am mostly passing unless I hope to make it over to the Lego store maybe tomorrow after work and pick up, I don't know, maybe like 25 each of the Lord of the Rings, for example, or maybe a few of the Sonic, and probably a couple more of the 2 Star Wars Brickheadz. I keep getting sucked into that Tusken Raider. It's a pretty cool looking, kind of menacing looking Brickheadz. I think that one will do pretty well. All right, that's a wrap. Thanks a lot, everyone, for watching this one. Happy shopping, best of luck, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget, my videos are for entertainment purposes only. I do not provide financial advice. You got to get that from somebody else.